Thank you everyone for tuning into this episode. I'm going to give a huge shout out to SG, aka Struggle Gamers, for being an amazing guest on this podcast episode. Small disclaimer, there were some technical difficulties and one of our mics reset to our camera audio, so bear with us. But without further ado, enjoy the episode. 15% contained.
Oh my days, that is a lot. And fire is like unpredictable. That should go everywhere.
Oh, fire moves. But yeah, that's my week. And then I know, Sammy, you're going to get on me about this. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go off to Sand Lake again. Remember last week I went? Yeah, man.
Camping again.
You going off to where?
Sand Lake. So Sand Lake is like have you heard of it before, SG? So Sand Lake is where everybody goes to quad and goes off-roading. They bring their ATVs and off-roading trucks and vehicles and stuff out there. It's this huge beach, massive, and you just drive for miles. So we're gonna go out there a little early, probably 12, and just get a campfire going and just wait for the sunset and just chill. You know what I mean?
Are you actually gonna camp this time? Though?
No. We unfortunately you can't camp. You can't camp there. They'll kick you out. Right. But you could stay until like 1 or 2, 3 in the morning.
They kick you out.
yeah. So like you can go there. You set it, like I've seen people set up tents and stuff. And they have like their s'mores and their hot dogs and their campfires going, but you can't like stay on the beach. You could probably like hide in the bush and brush, whatever. But technically, you're supposed to pay for days. It's this whole thing. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm excited for that.
That makes sense. I mean, like you're gonna have fun. Like you had fun last time, and you were getting.
100%, man. 100%, man. Yeah, I was like, man, fuck the outdoors. Nobody's got time for that. But look at us now.
That brings up an interesting thing, though. I never had an American like small snack. So that's the one with the marshmallow and
graham crackers, chocolate.
Graham cracker,
yeah.
I've never had that before. And my girlfriend's American, so when she introduced me, she brought all the stuff for when we went camping. I don't like chocolate that much, but I love that snack. It was really, really nice.
Oh, dude, it's good. It's good. I'll take a couple pictures for you. I got you.
Oh, shit. I gotta see it. The nature is nice, man. Yeah. I really like that stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to get outdoors. But let's actually jump into it. Let's jump into the appetizer of today's episode, and then we'll get down to the nitty gritty, which is SG. But I want to talk about something really cool, and it kind of aligns with the stars of what SG does, what we all do, content creating. I want to talk about the McBroom vs Gib fight. You see the SG? The social loves?
Didn't. The last fight I seen was the one that dude got knocked out mad quick and left it, unless that's them. Got kicked in the face.
Oh, that's UFC. There's been a couple.
What y'all talking about?
So
we're talking about YouTube boxing.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yes.
What content creators fought?
So McBroom and Gib.
Oh no.
Austin McBroom is from the Ace family. He's a big YouTuber.
Oh, Ace family is the one that's going broke, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
They got a whole bunch of controversy going on right now with them.
So let me just set the scene. Austin McBroom thinks he's top dog still. He hired out a 20,000 person arena, and he only sold about 1,000 tickets. I think I don't know the official numbers. I think the official numbers are lower, but he gave away tickets because no one was coming. Right? No one was buying anything. That fight was so rubbish in terms of pay-per-view. No one wants to watch that. No one knows who. Okay, unfortunately, no one knows who Gib is. No one really cares about Austin McBroom. That fight was a dud. But I will say, that fight was entertaining as hell. Because Gib, did you watch the fight, G?
I caught the back half, and I'm actually watching highlights. I was watching highlights this morning, and yeah, he knocked him down 4 or 5 times.
5 times. So first round comes in. Gib comes out like always aggressive, and aggression kind of like messed him up a bit because he went down first. Then the rounds following, he's like bringing it back. He's so animalistic. He brings it back, so much fury. And round 3 and 4, he just keeps knocking down Austin, and he can't even handle him. At the end of round 4, when he goes down the 3rd time in that round, that's it. The game's over. He's lost.
TKO.
No, it wasn't even TKO. It's a knockout.
Yeah, he got knocked out. Lights out. He was lights out. Yeah, he didn't get back up.
He was lights out. Okay, man. He fell down 3 times. Fights. Oh, you gotta watch it. Like maybe what I'll do is I'll give you like a little link to see a highlight.
Yeah, I need
how badly he goes down there. But yeah, just looking at the fights in general, like look, no one gives a shit about Austin McBroom or Gib really. But
Yeah.
KSI and people like that, they care about Jake Paul, etc. So
Exactly.
yeah, this is like a taster fight.
So
because I know them people. I know those.
oh yeah, KSI. Bro. So let me actually, yeah, this branches into exactly what we're talking about. So we might as well go down this road while we're at it. They're changing the game. So I'm not gonna lie, I know how you feel, SG. I know how you feel, Sammy. But when I first heard KSI and Jake Paul and on the boxing, I was like, whatever, boxing, whatever. A bunch of YouTubers boxing, it ain't nothing. It's stupid. But they have literally changed the landscape of content creating. I think everybody here can agree. I mean,
Yeah,
they're making millions of dollars out there.
Because for
I
sure.
mean, you got
They're making
what?
too much.
They're making money. I don't want to say pay-per-view because it comes in different. Obviously, they got subscriptions. I think you do have to pay to watch the fight, right, Sammy?
Yeah, you have to pay to watch that fight.
You have to pay to watch the fight. So they're making money off that. They're also making money off sponsorships. They're making money off quite a bit of things. So I mean, also on the card.
Let's not discount the clout that they get in, bro.
Oh man,
super clout.
Oh man,
I just learned who Gib was like today.
Exactly, and that's
real clout.
And that's all it takes. It takes a conversation. So right now, McBroom, whether he won or lost, he's in the conversation. Whether Gib, he won or lost, they're in the conversation, right?
Oh yeah, KSI called him out. KSI said, "Hey, whoever wins out of that fight, I want to fight them." And Gib won. So, but I saw his Twitter this morning. He said he doesn't want to fight him, and I kind of see why, because like they're kind of friends also, but like Gib is just so aggressive. He's a tough opponent. Whoever faces him.
Do you think Gib could beat KSI?
Realistically, no. He looks like I saw that boxing fight. I watch boxing. He looks like shit, but I reckon he'll give KSI a little bit of a run. I reckon.
I mean, he looked a lot better than McBroom. I do got to give that. I'll say one thing that's becoming very apparent. I know the first couple matches when a bunch of YouTubers and TikToks were jumping in the ring, it was kind of just like the swinging of the arms, everybody doing helicopters. It was a mess. But Gib and a couple other people are actually taking this very seriously. They're taking their training very seriously. Prime example.
The Paul brothers definitely taking them seriously.
Bro, yes. Not Logan. Who's the younger brother? Jake. Jake can actually box. Jake can actually box. Yeah. He can fight. Logan, be a good fight. He's getting up there, but Jake is another caliber on top of his brother. And he's younger. I mean, a couple years younger. So he's actually intending to enter the world of boxing, like straight up. Right? Well, we got Logan Paul here. He's kind of just like, dipping his pinky toe in it, getting the clout, making the money, getting the sponsorships. But Jake actually wants to make a career out of it. So
you got two different beasts, right? You got people who take it seriously, and then you got prize fighters, right? People who just fight people to get more money, right? So you want to see Logan Paul versus, Drake. That is a big fight because no one's seen Drake
that'd
fight.
be crazy.
Wait.
Yeah, no one's seen Drake fight, but that's a lot of money, man. People are
Drake,
gonna pay money.
No. Drake would.
I mean?
Drake would never touch the canvas. Drake would never, bro. If he if Drake lost, he would never hear the end of it, bro.
Yeah.
Never hear the end of it, bro.
Yeah, he'd get memed on. He got memed on for that video. What do you think will happen when he hits the canvas?
Bro,
I forgot he got memed on for getting tackled. I remember that. Hey,
Is it Hotline Bling, right?
Yeah, no, it was his newer song. It's like Laugh Now, Cry Later. It was that one.
Oh yeah.
He
got for that as well.
I mean, it would be the memes. I mean, he would never live it down. And I guarantee whoever knocks him out is making a diss track. And that diss track is blowing up, bro. He would, because think about it. Drake has the potential to, there are people in this world, Drake's, Logan Paul, Jake Paul's, like different realms, different fields to catapult people's careers, right? Drake knows whether he lose or wins, what he'll do to the person that faces off himself. And that's money right there. So there's no way he'd do that.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like millions.
Oh, for sure. What that other dude? One dude said I need 100 million to fight. And I don't blame me.
Yeah, and then apparently I think Blueface and a couple other people on the card. You had the
Blueface.
Yeah.
He can't even rap on beat. What make him think he can fight? What? Blueface.
Yeah.
What?
He pulled out of his last fight anyway. He was about to fight on the KSI card, but he pulled out. He said, "No, my friend."
Don't blame him. We can't do nothing right.
But you know the funny thing about it, because I feel like ego is a hell of a drug, right? And a lot of people when they get to talking, They get those Twitter fingers going. Everybody feels like they can fight, right? Everybody feels like they can fight. But you step in that ring, like, this is not just like a back alley fight in the streets. This is like you're in front of the world, right? So you got to deal with the nerves. You got to deal with the competition. You got to deal with the pressure, right? And I mean, this is showing who's I don't want to say a true warrior, right? But who's really hungry, who's out to get it, right? Who can perform. That's wild.
I just want to quickly go over, because I saw this as well. But did you see the Forbes list? Because they actually made a list for top content creators. This is the first time they've ever done it. They made a list of 30 people who they put on the top of content creators, top most, I believe it's influential or top creators.
Oh, who they got up there?
And I'll read them out. So let's start off with number 10. And with number 10, you have Jake Paul.
Okay.
Right, coming in at number 10. He's got they score it based on 3 factors, which is followers, engagement, and entrepreneurship, right? So he got 57 million followers. He got an engagement of 2%, and then entrepreneurship score of 2, right? And then you have people from TikTok like Addison Rae. She's number 9. You have Cabby Lame. That was an interesting one. You guys know Cabby Lame, right?
Oh, Cabby Lame. He did those reaction videos on TikTok, right?
Yeah. He does the one, like the obvious things.
Yeah,
right? Like.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
obvious, right? He's like,
bro.
He's number 8. This man made 10 million in 2021.
Can you imagine? He made that much money from going like this. Just
no words,
without saying a word. This man made 10 million. 10 million.
Bucks, big bucks.
He's sponsored by Hugo Boss. He's sponsored by so many people. It's nuts.
Dude, man's make money.
That man's life is great now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he was like he worked in a factory in Italy, so.
And he got fired. Yeah, he got fired from his job. Yeah. And he actually used to make videos at his job, right? That's how he started. And then he got fired, and then he just said, "Let go."
He did this.
He said, "Whoop." All right, who else is on the list?
Off that list, it's number 7 is Rhett and Link. Number 6 is Huda Katan. I'm not really sure who that is. Emma Chamberlain, number 5. She's British. I know her. You got Elliot Tabelli. He's got the YouTube channel, I believe, Fuck Jerry. Or the
Fuck Jerry
website.
Never heard of that one.
I don't know. But yeah, never heard of him. But he made 30 million in 2021. You got Alexandra Cooper.
Oof.
I don't know who there is. Oh wait, Call Her Daddy.
I know
Call Her Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, wait. Call Her Daddy's on the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast, Alexandra Cooper.
Okay.
That's who she is.
She made money with that Spotify deal.
Yo, according to this, she made 20 million in 2021
off a podcast. Yes, they had some drama. They had that. Do you know about that story? How that unfolded?
Me?
Anybody? Sammy, SG?
No, I have no idea, but that sounds strange.
Yeah, we'll touch on it a little later. Continue the list.
You got Charlie D'Amelio, another TikTok famous one.
Yeah, that's like top 2 TikToker, I think. I think that's number 2.
Yeah. You got 203 million followers on TikTok.
Oof.
Yeah. It's definitely number 2.
That's how much money she made. 17.5 mil in 2021. And then obviously
they got a show and everything.
Number 1 isn't really a surprise, but it's Jimmy from Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. That's hands down Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I couldn't.
He got a lot of stuff going on with him.
Ain't nobody beating him out, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody beating him. This man.
I mean, Mr. Beast,
a legend.
He's a
content crackhead, boy.
Bro, he's a trendsetter. I mean, he was changing the content game before people caught on what was going on, what they needed to do, right?
For sure.
I mean, he's been killing it. But to basically give a rundown, I don't go too much into it. I know we got a long episode today, but basically, Call Her Daddy. Her and her friend started the podcast years ago, right? And it started to gain popular, started to gain traction, started to gain numbers. And Spotify, I think she had a meeting with one of her friends. Her friends connected to Spotify exec, pulled her aside, said, "Hey, we got this deal." Her friend basically said, they sat down, looked over the contract. Everything was good. They went home, cloud 9. Everything was great. Overnight, her friend got greedy. I want more money. I want this. I want that. I want these stipulations. I want that. And they were actually, what's interesting, this is very rare. They were actually considering, Spotify was actually considering letting them keep the rights to the name. All the content would be theirs, which very rarely happens because a lot of time when a big company takes you on, they take the rights, they pull everything, right? So if you jump ship, they pretty much can just recast, right? So basically, basically they said, you know what? We just want you on. You make great content. Your podcast is amazing. You guys are great content creators. We want you on board. We're going to give you millions of dollars. Way more money than they were ever getting right now. Way more money they could ever dream of. Overnight, the friend got greedy, says, I want this, I want this. This dragged out for, I think, weeks, a month, maybe more, correct if I'm wrong, to the point where they were butting heads with their lawyer, right? So one friend ended up, the main girl who's still in it right now, I don't know her name, still, she got her lawyer, her friend got her lawyer, and pretty much her friend tried to go behind her back and make a backdoor deal, right? So the main girl who's still in right now approached the person that was obviously getting the deal and said, hey, I really want this deal. I don't know what my friend's up to, but I'm ready to go, So that's where she is right now. It was drama, but that friend's kicking herself right now. You could have made it so simple, so easy.
Bang, getting greedy is be the worst, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is very true.
Your whole little bag.
That is very true. But speaking of fights, Ashley, a more prominent fight, UFC, if you guys do watch that, Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Nate actually beat out Mr. Ferguson in the 4th round at 2 minutes and 52 seconds by submission. And the funny thing is, it's kind of like with KSI. They hold KSI for social gloves. He pretty much called him out, called the Gib out. Gib said, I don't want any smoke. Guess who called out Mr. Nate? The one and only McGregor.
What? McGregor fighting again?
Well, I don't know if he's fighting, but, he's got something to say. He basically said something to say. And then the other fighter starts with a K. Kazmat, is that his name?
Yeah, Chimaev, yeah.
Yeah. He had an interview, and I was watching it, and he basically said, like, did you guys not see the fight? The way he punches, the way he kicks. Nate's old. It's like spoiled milk. He ain't gonna do anything. So man thinks he's a killer. So that's what's going on.
Yeah, I want to just say, okay, so just really quickly, just to touch on that. Khamzat Chimaev, basically that guy, he was supposed to fight Nate, but he was too heavy. He was supposed to be 170. I believe he came out at 178, and he was laughing. They said, no, fuck that. We're gonna swap him over, get a new fighter, and then Tony Ferguson filled in the spot, and then the fight was made. But yeah, it wasn't really a surprise that Tony Ferguson lost, because if someone has to fill in for someone within like weeks, they're not gonna be great, or even days in this matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a fill-in, so he lost.
I actually didn't know he was a fill-in, so which is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just untrained or unproperly ready for it.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. He just got slapped up, and that was the show. But fair enough. It was a good fight.
Hey,
I'd say.
He still stepped in the ring, which is good. You know what I mean? He got paid for it, whether win or lose.
Oh, for sure. He went home with multiple life savings from us.
Oh yeah.
So
I believe there was 1.75 mil from that fight. 1.75.
1.75 mil. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Knock me out.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can beat my ass all up and down this ring.
But I do have a quick question, right? SG, who would you fight if you had to pick one person to step in that ring? Now say social gloves or social boxing or whatever the name is, the league, right? There's a couple leagues out.
Yeah.
They step to you, say, hey SG, we want to pay you $2 million. Right? We know this is your first fight, bro. This is your first fight. Your first fight. $2 million, baby. First fight. Right? You don't gotta win.
Yeah.
You don't gotta win. Now you could train, you can make it look pretty, right? You can go back and forth on social media with the person you're fighting, right? But the catch is we want you to lose.
Oh, lose?
We want you to pull that. We want you to pretty much pull the fight. We want you to, third round come up at about 2 minutes when he punches you in the stomach. We want you to throw up and hit the mat and pass out. Like that's it.
Oh, wait. I would fight. It's my homie Rashad Stark. I would fight him, bro, just to throw the match.
I know who Rashad.
I would throw for my brother.
You're talking about Rashad on Twitch, right?
Yeah,
I know who he is.
Stark, I would throw for
you
him,
throw
bro.
for him?
That's my boy. I'll fight him throw.
So you would
for the $2 million.
So you would come out embarrassed with vomit on your chest.
Embarrassed? Shit,
I mean, come on. He said, I don't care.
Shit.
I don't even care.
I come out smiling like you just lost. So I just smiling because I just lost. That's all.
You see SG walking off, his man smiling ear for ear with just vomit on his chest. Like, what's wrong with him?
That man, he jumping straight out of the fight on a plane, mate.
Bro, he got hey. Okay.
I'm out of there, boy. What you
mean? I dig it.
Yeah.
$2 million to pull the fight. Okay, noted.
Ooh, Millie. And then my boy Rashad gets some good
Oh,
clout.
he's got
You know
some.
what I'm
He's
saying?
got
It's
some
all
money.
great.
He's got some money. I dig it.
It's
Take one for the
great.
team. Take one for the team.
Yes, sir. I'll take it for the team for sure. Shit, fuck taking it for the team. I took it for me. He just was proud of it. Shit.
I mean, fair enough.
$2 million was for me.
I dig it.
Fair enough.
All right, let's move on.
I know you like a lot of. I was gonna say, I know you like a lot of fighting games.
Oh,
And,
for sure. I love me.
Oh yeah, Taken. Yeah, you were playing Saints Row.
Tekken.
Yeah.
Tekken.
Oh, I hate Saints Row. I hate the game. Oh my god, the game sucked.
Oh, I do want to speak of fighting games. I do want to congratulate you. You did what? You placed third place on the
third place in the Tekken
on
Multiverse.
the Multiverse All for Growth tournament, which I actually caught the telling of it. I saw some highlights. I was watching. So yeah, man, you were rocking Batman. You had some tough matches.
Yeah, I did have some crazy matches, and I was drunk. So shoot, it was all good.
Sounds fun.
If I could pretty much recall it, you beat X-Qua in the first match. Then you beat Dehydrated in the second match. You came against your friend, which you were willing to take a pull for, if you had to fight him in front of the world. Rashad. You beat Rashad in the third match, which actually I thought Rashad was going to beat you. That was a close match.
That was a close match.
Shout out to Rashad. And then actually, you came across your fourth match, and you got beat out by Uncle Sam. Playing Stark.
Spammer.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. But no, that was really cool. I think it's dope. Shout out to whoever put it together. Who's behind the All Growth? I know there's
it's all of them guys that was announcing. They all in the All Growth team. Trip, Chance, Win Easy, Only Mac.
Okay.
K-Dot, the God. It's all of them together. It's a giant org.
Okay, yeah, because I know
not giant. It's like 12 people.
Yeah. I know they call themselves like the three-headed Cerberus of commentary, or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I didn't even know that's what they was called.
Yeah. But shout out to them, man. They put I love seeing the community come together and put on little competitions and stuff like that. And I look forward to seeing more for sure. But yeah, congratulations to that, man. You beat out a couple people and you almost clutched it. You almost got the win. And you were drunk.
If I wasn't drunk, bro, I would have beat them, man. But I'd be tripping, bro.
Okay.
I'd be like, let me go ahead and drop.
I want to say that game ain't easy to play. I played that game, and my little sister beats me. She beats me so bad in that game. I lose all my stock. I'm like, I'm just trying to not fall off the edge, and she keeps whacking me down. And she does all these combos and stuff. Like, man, kids are getting better, and I am so rubbish.
Yeah, the reason
we getting old, bro.
Yeah, man,
we're getting old, man. But I
don't know about you guys.
It was like 4-hit combo, and now like these mans are doing like 10-hit combo,
cancel, up, down, double downs, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going on right now, man. But yeah, that game is very popular because it takes after Smash Bros. Smash Bros is legendary, so you know they've had a couple games come out behind that, and Multiverse is the newest one, so everybody's hopping on that, and it's pretty dope. I haven't tried it, but you know, not my cup of tea. But it's dope to see everybody face off. Fighting games, I'm not good at it. But let's move on real quick. Let's touch on UK news. What do you got, Sammy?
Oh, you know, it brings me great, deepest regret, but the Queen is dead. The Queen is dead. Look, I don't really care about the Queen that much, but it's big, man. Like, if you think about it, she's a huge icon everywhere, bro.
Yes,
like in over like 50 countries, people care about her. Like they have her on her notes. Like Australian government have her on her notes. Canadian government, they have like the Queen on their notes, etc. Like the Queen's everywhere, and everyone cares about the Queen. And that was big. She just died, I think, from old age. Just happens. She happens.
What I will say about that, bro, the internet took that so crazy, bro.
Oh,
man. The internet took that so crazy, bro. That was definitely crazy.
I saw Rip Bozo trending on Twitter. I was like, oh my days.
I can't even lie, man. Them memes were too funny, bro. I seen the memes before I knew why they were making them, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they making Queen? And then I was like, she did. I was like, oh my God, they've been tripping all day.
Yo.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna hold my tongue, but you brought it up. But yeah, the memes were wild.
They were nuts. I saw one right where the queen. There was an old lady jumping off a airplane, and it was like, "Yo, the queen's getting ready to redeploy." I was laughing.
Seen
Yo, that shit was so funny, bro.
I'm like, why do y'all have this so fast,
bro? It wasn't even an hour. I saw that meme. It wasn't even an hour.
I swear.
Oh my god, bro.
Dang, bro, the internet don't take nothing serious, man.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
Like no time, bro.
And then apparently
they wasted nothing.
Apparently, Irish Twitter and Black Twitter were teaming up. So it was.
Yeah,
it was,
They was a tag team.
Yeah, it was a tag. They were going back and forth, man. The memes were. Oh my god, man. Cold. I will say that was cold blooded. And the wild thing is, I mean, I don't want to go down the history lesson, but a lot of people were so flabbergasted and dumbfounded, like, why are people reacting like this, right? I mean, take a little history lessons, you'll learn why. But people can't take anything serious. That was wild.
Just in general, like even my country's been invaded by the queen. The queen stole a bunch of stuff. I mean, not the queen herself, but the empire. The queen was controlling the empire at the time. She done so much bad. Like she killed a bunch of people. She stole all their diamonds and stuff. And no one I respect her in this country, but those countries, they don't care about her. They hate her. So you can imagine.
Yeah, did you guys see the meme where Kobe Bryant's crossing her up?
Yes, bro.
Yo.
They be tripping. They was wilding all day.
I want to post some of these memes, but these memes were so
they
funny.
were.
And there was one where there was an old lady on a gate.
Open up, Diana, open up the pearly gates right now. Yeah.
Nobody letting her in, man. Ain't nobody letting her in.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. I so bad wanted to like and retweet some of those, but I'm like, this is too cold blooded. Let me just.
I was liking the retweet
them. I mean, one thing I'll say about SG, bro. This man, I would say your content's dope, right? Your content's dope. I would say you're a genuine content creator, right? Because in this field of streamers, TikTokers, I mean, the barrier for entry is so low. All you need is a camera, a computer, a capture card, hit play, go live. Anybody can stream, right?
For sure.
Now, I don't want to shit anybody say this. Truth be told, to the bare minimum, it's not hard at all, right? But the people that shine in this game, that come out on top, right, are people like SG. I mean, if you go to his Twitter right now, this guy does not hold back. Like bro, I remember waking up in the morning one day, rolling over, grab my phone, and I saw your tweets, bro, and I'm like, it is too early for this. This man is wild right now.
Because I wake up on some wild stuff. I wake up and that be my first thought when I open my eyes, and I'm like, I'm tweeting it, bro.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. And I'm like, bro,
I saw the tweet about when you had that, was it soap in your hand?
No, that wasn't soap. That wasn't soap. That wasn't soap. That wasn't soap. That wasn't soap, bro. That wasn't soap.
The rainbow nut, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. I saw it too, and I'm like, bro. May the Lord have mercy on this man's soul.
That was the first thing I thought of, bro. When I got up and slapping somebody with that.
This man. Bro, and then I remember when what is that new show She-Hulk came out, what you were saying about that.
Oh my god, bro. And that's true. That was a real fantasy, bro.
I know it was. I was for a second I thought about it too. I was like, wait a minute.
She kind of bad.
Bro, this is wild.
I'll die for this.
This man said, I'll steal the pearly gates for this in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, it's for real. Last experience of my life, I'll take it being there.
Oh man, I will say, when I was watching some of your streams, you have just a big personality where you're just funny. Like for me, you're exactly what I would watch. Like people just making fun, not being serious, just having fun, man. Honestly,
exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
I mean, because anybody can play a video game, right? A lot of people. I remember when Twitch first started, YouTube first started for gaming. People wanted to watch people that were good at the game. If you ain't good, don't touch the sticks. Right? But the game's evolved so much, and anybody, like I said, the barrier entry so low, anybody can stream. That now, as personally for me, right? I've been streaming, I've been in the game for 5-6 years, and I like to watch people that actually have a personality, that are genuine, that are entertaining, right? Because I mean, I can go to YouTube and watch some gameplay, just put on play, mute it, no distractions, no chat. but people that make me laugh, people that interact. And one thing I do like about what you do, which is really hard to pull off, and I give you props for this. When you're streaming, sometimes for most of the time, you have your community members in the background on Discord, right? So you guys are just talking, kicking it, right? And that's hard to do for a lot of people because one thing I will say about the content creator world is people are very selfish. People are so selfish.
Sure. Oh,
they don't,
so selfish.
bro. They don't want to give anybody any shine. They don't want to retweet anybody. They don't want to like anybody. They don't want to give anybody anything unless it benefits them. So I'm just like, but the funny thing is about those people, you can't make it in this world without a helping hand, right?
Oh, for sure.
You can't. And people will be like, oh, you need a network. But a lot of people apparently think network is just using people. But the people that come out on top is the people that actually are genuine rock with people, right?
Exactly.
But one thing I will say, and you're kind of doing it right now, which I would love to see more people. What is KSI and Sidemen? What are they doing? They're a group of content creators that have come together and they're making an empire. What does AMP do? You know what AMP is? Kai, all them,
same thing that you just said.
Bro, they are content creators. Before they came together, I'm not saying they made horrible content. They weren't as big, but when they came together, bro, they blew up. All it takes is to get a conglomerate of people to come together of great content that are passionate about this, and you will blow up. If you genuinely, that's all it takes. But like I said, people want to shine themselves. They go, well, I could do this with that person, but what if they get bigger than me? I'll do it by myself. I got this. Nope.
That's so weak-minded. That's so weak-minded,
bro. Yes, exactly.
Like genuinely, some people deserve it. Like I would say, Struggle. I do believe you deserve it because, like, I think the first stream I was watching when G told me about you, and then I had a little dip dive into some of your content. I like Tekken, so I tuned in on one of your Tekken streams, and man, I didn't know what was going on, so I just jumped in, and I see you play. I think you're playing Zarina. Was it Zarina? What's the character's name? Zarina or Zafina, something like that.
Yeah.
You're playing as her, and in the bottom right corner, I just saw like something moving around. Yeah, it's you wearing a ski mask.
Bro, yeah.
Ski mask is cut out. It was just like eyes and your mouth. I was like, what the hell? I was laughing so much, enjoying the content, man. It was just so funny. I literally stayed there.
That's actually a character. That's my very first character that I made. His name is Struggle Man. He wears a ski mask. I actually got a ski mask right here that I'm planning on putting on him next time. He wears a ski mask and this right here, this gold chain and stuff. Right? It's a character. That's why he's so ugly, bro.
I dig it, man.
Cracking up, man. Your chat was jokes. It was so funny.
Yeah.
All it was just your eyes and your mouth moving. But I think you cut out the black ski mask. In the video, it was so funny.
I would say one thing: when you tune into a streams, you never know what you're gonna see. You never know what you're gonna hear. Bro, I remember a while ago tuning in one day, and it was like lunchtime, right? I'm minding my business. I'm having a great day. Birds are out, sunny day, beautiful. Yeah. I tuned in this man's stream, and this man's talking about putting a camera under his desk for OnlyFans, and I was like, bro, what is this man talking about? I remember that, bro. Yeah, I remember that, bro. That's seared into my mind, bro. That's seared into my mind.
Bro, some of the stuff you say crazy. It's funny.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, it'd be ridiculous, bro. But I be thinking about it.
But shout out to SG and everybody's watching our content. Definitely check him out, man. Great content. Sure. But I want to jump into Am I the Asshole real quick, and then we'll jump back into, we have some questions for you, man. We want to deep dive into your soul. We want to pull the veil aside and get a close look who you are as a person and a content creator. But let me do this Am I the Asshole? But I want both you guys' opinion, everybody that's listening and watching. So this Am I the Asshole is, am I the asshole for not responding positively to my wife's breast milk cheese? All right.
The fuck?
Yeah, man. Right. Yeah, man. Okay, so.
I want to hear this.
All right. It says, I know this sounds too weird to be true, but it actually happened. So my wife has a hobby of making homemade fermented foods, things like yogurt, cheese, natto, which is a Japanese fermented soybeans, dojin, which is Korean soybean paste, etc. Anyway, we had our first baby a few months back. We use a breast pump to keep a frozen supply so I can feed the baby while she rests. And we ended up with a large excess supply. You can probably see where this is going. I found out the other day that when she had secretly made several small batches of cheese using the breast milk, and she wanted me to try it. I was pretty uneasy about it because it sounds so weird, but she blew up at me for being so hesitant, telling me how I'll eat other cheeses and demanded to know what's the difference was between her breast milk and other cheeses. In the end, I tried it, just tried to defuse the situation, but I couldn't help but kind of gag when I did. The texture was really off-putting, and she lost it at me again. Now she won't even talk to me. I feel really guilty about my response there. I feel like I should have tried to hide my response and say something nice about it. But my reaction was kind of automatic, aka authentic, even though I really didn't mean to upset her or offend her feelings here. Am I the asshole for not handling this better? So basically, to wrap it up, am I the asshole for not liking my wife's breast milk cheese?
Yo, okay. Just so it's out there. Has anyone actually tried breast milk at an older age?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you tried? SG? Okay,
I wish.
It's a weird situation when I tried breast milk.
Okay.
And that was because I was at university, and we were doing like a psychology. It's a psychology class, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but there's 30 people in the classroom, right? And this lady bought so our teacher bought 2 supplies of breast milk, like in a bag, and she said, anyone who wants to try it, it was like a social experiment, try it. And then I tried it, and that shit's sour, man. It's sour. It is not great tasting, right? Don't ask me why I tried it anyway. I just wanted to try it. Hold up. It was sour. So it was unpleasant.
The teacher brought in bags of breast milk, and she said, "Who wants to try it?" And your hand shot up and said, "I would like to."
Yeah, no, like okay. I can't remember what it was. It was this psychology class, and for whatever reason, we had to try. We were offered to try some breast milk. I can't remember the reason, but it was so dumb. The only thing I remember from that lesson was how awful the breast milk was. It was so sour. It is not pleasant. You can't help but gag. But now, just talking about this, am I the asshole? Imagine something sour
made into a weird
as a
cheese.
I mean, this sour cheese, but like breast milk cheese, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one.
So Sammy, give us the bullet points of this.
All right. So look, he's a nice gentleman. He respects his wife. His wife tries to hey, let's make some nice homemade cheese. But you know what the special ingredient is? It's my breast that produced the milk. Yeah, that not only is that nasty, man, that is horrible. And she tries to feed it to him to get him to like kind of taste it, and she probably tasted it and was like, damn, this is really nice. And she gives it to him like, yo, he might like it. So he gave it to her. She gave it to him thinking that, damn, this man, he'd be like, yeah, I love this. And then I'm going to give him the big surprise. It's my breast. But that shit wasn't working, mate. That shit wasn't working, mate. It was not his breast. It was not her. It was not pleasant. It was her breast, but it was not pleasant.
It was whack.
Would you try, like, if someone, okay, it sounds weird, but if someone offered you
No, I wouldn't. No, that's not even a question.
Would you try
it? No. You said breast milk cheese or just breast milk?
Either of them.
Breast milk cheese or both, you know?
It depends on how horny I am for the first one. With the cheese, I'm not eating no cheese with it, bro.
Man, yeah, I would say I definitely know people. I definitely know people that would drink some breast milk in a heartbeat in an interesting situation when things are getting hot and heavy. So I know what SG's talking about.
Like, it gotta be in that situation.
Yeah, man. It has to be. I had a situation. I don't want to go too deep into it, but that was an option. Let's just say that was an option, and I declined so quick. I was like, what? Wait, what?
It depends on how solid I was right there, boy.
No, bro.
Hey, look, I beat you. I don't blame you.
Yo, this man, yo.
So at this point, basically, me and Sam, I almost, but you've done things that we regret to this day. I almost did something I regret to this day. Now we just got to get SG on that bandwagon.
I definitely done things I regret. What you
think? Give us an example of like something that you've done
my red wings.
Regret. 100%.
Earning my Red Wings.
Red Wings? What are Red Wings?
period things.
Okay, yeah,
God.
yeah,
He got
Yeah,
some ketchup when he was eating his dinner.
This man flew.
Oh no.
This man
I was
flew.
tripping. It was
But
I was drunk and it was an accident, but I did it.
did it. Did it. Woke up the next morning,
Wait.
regretted everything.
Wait, I want to go back to that. How was it accident? So you're telling me you just suddenly undressed at your
Listen.
diving in?
It was dark.
head
It
first?
was dark.
Yep.
We was both drunk.
Yep.
And yes, I went diving in head first.
Bro, this man swam.
And boom. You just explained exactly what happened.
Yep. I mean, plus you gotta think about when you're drunk, you're not really thinking,
I ain't examining.
You're not you're not sitting there, measuring the wind speed and the humidity. You're like, wait, is this a horrible idea? There's no calculations going on in your mind. Like, is this a good idea or bad? You're just like, Lego, let's do it. Slip and slide.
Oh my god!
But
I don't think.
Yeah, man. To each their own. But SG, what do you think about this, Emily House? Do you think this person is an asshole? This gentleman who ate he ate his wife's breast milk, fully knowing that this was milk out of her breastises, right? And his face probably scrunched, but it was gross. Do you think he's an asshole for how he reacted?
No, not at all. Because I personally would not like to be drinking eating no breast cheese, bro. That's weird, bro.
Okay.
That's weird. I feel like I'm a cannibal.
That is a little weird when it comes to human beings, any type of fluid that comes out of humans. So yeah, that is. I know where this is going. I know where this is going.
She can have my milk. You know what I'm saying? But like,
oh my god,
that's not. No, that's that don't count. That's sex food.
Wait.
Food, like.
What?
I mean, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it.
But I wouldn't either.
I mean, but to play devil's advocate, is it not the same? So when your wife steps to you and says, "Hey, I want you to taste my breast milk," and then obviously she's done things to you and tasted other fluids, I feel like the breast milk is probably.
I think the things you do while horny is completely separate to what you would do normally.
Super separate.
Bro,
if there was an option, can you have some of my breast cheese while you were horny? Then I think I agree with when you said it. It depends on how horny you are.
Do you think she gonna does she think you could just pour your nut in the cup and sit it down there like regular times in her at work and she drink this? No, she not drinking that, bro. Come on, man. She not about to drink that, bro. You can't expect me to just eat this breast milk, bro. I mean, this breast cheese, bro. I'm not in no type of mood to do that.
I mean, the fact that she made the cheese, tasted herself probably
is crazy.
It's crazy. And then the fact that she handed it out to her husband, looked her husband dead in his soul, and said, "Do you want to try this?" And then got upset when he said, "This is gross." No,
man, she gonna have to kick rocks.
In my vote, I don't think he's the asshole. SG obviously doesn't think he's the asshole. What about you, Sammy? What do you vote?
Yeah, hell no, man. You ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that. No one's doing that.
So we got 3 votes. This person is not the asshole. The verdict has been ruled. But yes, so let's rewind it real quick. Unless you had something else to say about it, Sammy.
No, that was it. I'm not the asshole. Hell no.
So I want to ask you, right? Who is SG as a person? Who are you? Right?
Shoot, I ain't gonna cap. I'm more of a inside person. I don't know if I seem like extrovert, but I'm definitely an introvert type person, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I do not be liking to go outside. I don't even be wanting to go to cons and stuff.
Okay. So obviously, my question to you is, who is SG when he creates content versus who he is when he's not creating content, right? So we know a lot of content creators when they create content, they amplify who they are, right?
Oh, for sure.
Everybody does, right? It's impossible to say that this is who this person is 24/7. You know how tiring that would be to be on 24/7? And I'm pretty sure I
couldn't do it.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure every single
tired being me.
I'm just tired in general every day. I'm pretty sure I know how it feels, and SG definitely know how it feels. Hit that live button and go live, and just the people underestimate the amount of energy you put out when you're live. You're smiling, you're joyful, you're interacting with chat, your tens
with random people that you don't know sometimes.
People you don't know.
People be coming in there testing you,
saying the wildest things, right? You got to watch chat, you got to interact, you're worried about subs, donations, you got to watch, make sure you interact on time, make sure make sure mods are handling it. It is a whole production. You're a one-man crew. A lot of people underestimate that, right? So off that, my question to you is, what keeps you going? What is the catalyst, right? Because I know for a fact you wake up some days and just think, man, do I really got to do this? Do I really got to hit live?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do I really want to do this? I can go back to IT. I can make more money. I can do my thing. I can sit at a desk. I can talk to people who I can talk to people 8 hours a day, go home, and I ain't got to talk to them ever again. They're never in my life. But as a content creator, bro, you're on 24/7. Your content.
For sure. Working.
Yeah.
Streaming. Yeah. Editing.
Yeah.
I'd say what keeps it going is probably like just the enjoyment of it for real. I enjoy the content creating. It's real nice. Freedom is definitely a gigantic one, bro. Like I truly recognize the price of freedom now, like in my life, bro. Because like being owned by a company for that 40 hours a week, 40 plus hour a week is hard sometimes, bro. But you get obviously you getting checks and you got stability, things like that. But the cost of that is, well, I ain't making nearly as much money as I once was, but I got so much freedom. I can do whatever I want. I work when I want. I mean, not having to worry about, in the beginning I had to worry about bills, but now I'm like kind of consistent. So I'm like, I got money for bills and stuff. Yeah.
So you'd say like your biggest inspiration would be freedom. It's to
freedom
have
for sure.
Freedom.
100%. That's very much the biggest inspiration is that freedom, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I never understood the cost of freedom till start doing this, bro. Because not having to go do his shit for somebody else is lovely.
And I know for a fact, and I can pretty much pinpoint exactly where your mindset changed because mine did too. For a lot of my priorities in life was the pandemic. Did that put things in perspective for you? What you actually cared about, what you were passionate about, what you really wanted to do with your life?
Well, the pandemic is when I started streaming. It's when I started streaming like the end of August 2020. That was like we was still in the middle of the lockdown. And I just started streaming because I was still working an IT job at that point, but none of my offices was opening, and they was like, "Yeah, we don't know where we're gonna open." And I was at that time I was working for a little criminal research spot, and I was like, "All right, man, they ain't opening. They keep pushing the date back. I'm gonna just go do something else." And then my homie was streaming, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna just pick up streaming." And the first couple of months, honestly, I was garbage at it. Like I didn't know nobody. I didn't know no content creators, so I didn't know how to network or nothing like that.
That's how it all starts.
Yeah, for real. And then I was like, this shit is kind of nice. Like after like 6 months in, I mean, I had already had a new IT job. I was working somewhere else, but then the thing that put me over, like to stop working in the workforce completely, is I was a contractor. Contractors get done so fucking dirty.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like they get done so dirty, man. They let the whole contracting business go because of one dude made a security risk. Because I was working for Northrop Grumman, and that's a government spot. So they had a security risk and let the whole company go. And I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck this 9-to-5 shit, man. I'm gonna just do this streaming shit, bro. I took whatever savings I had, held myself down. It was a struggle, nigga. I was eating noodles, oatmeal for like 5 months straight. But we got it down, and now we here, and I got much more freedom. I ain't got to worry about no manager. I ain't reporting to nobody. Like I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm having so much fun at work. I get drunk at work almost every day. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I wanted to touch on, you said one of your good friends was it Rashad? Rashad Stark?
Oh no, I met Rashad during my little venture streaming. It wasn't I didn't know him till I actually haven't met. I ain't known Rashad a year or nothing. It was my homie Night Scream. He hardly streams now because he had a family in between the time, so he taking care of his kids and shit. But no, it wasn't Rashad.
So who would you say was like your best network, or one of your best friends while you started streaming, and who's one of your better friends in the game?
Oh well, now it's Rashad. Yeah, for sure. He just
Yeah.
wasn't there in the beginning. Like I just man, but now, yeah, now it's for sure. Rashad, one of my best friends now. Dred Gang Johnson,
Okay.
one of my best friends in the game. Shit, who else? I got like Moon Mizuki. She one of my best friends for sure.
So you got
I got so many good friends.
So you got a good circle around you.
Oh, for sure.
That's
all
good.
the people that be in my stream and the Discords, they all good peoples for sure.
And that's what matters. That's what matters. So I kind of want to know, Sammy. I see where you're going with that question. Who was a catalyst for you, right? Because we all know that when you start streaming, right, before you download OBS, slobs, before you look for an overlay, before you figure out your your username, right, before you rack your brain on what game I'm going to stream, how many Erica in chat, what bits am I going to put on, how long am I streaming for? What content creator was a catalyst for you? Like, what was like that man, that girl, that's the one. Not say I want to mirror, I want to mimic, but that person pretty much just they're passionate, and that brings out the passion in me. That person drives me.
I must say it wasn't just a single person. It's this podcast I listened to that I've been listening to for over I've been listening to them since I was in high school, man. So they've been out for a while, and it's just a group of black dudes talking about video games, but they not like you know how you're supposed to act on the internet all professional and not say this, not say that. It was a group of niggas, like you know what I mean. Like, it was just dirty niggas, bro. So I was like, these is great because this is my personality. Like I don't gotta freshen up for the industry or nothing like that. So when I seen that they could do it and they made it big, like they got podcasts with like thousands of people watching live, and I'm like, this is great. They really are the catalyst. I will say they're the catalyst for that. It wasn't just one person; it was that whole group of people. Watched them for years, and I actually last Sunday I was on their podcast for the first time. I couldn't believe it, bro.
Okay,
wow. I could not believe
that must have been a dope moment.
Giant dope moment. I was over there nervous.
That's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment.
I was nervous.
You were sweating.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, I've been watching them so long. Like, just imagine you watching somebody so long.
Bro,
They'll never know now you on their podcast. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I would love one day to interview Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, Jamie Foxx. That'd be crazy. Yeah. That'd be insane.
That'd be amazing.
But that's huge for you, man. I feel like at that moment, and this is a question to you, did it click in your mind like, yo, not to say I made it, but this is real. Like
I'm on the right
path.
Track.
Yeah, I'm doing something right. Like I used to watch these dudes. They were my catalysts. And how long ago was this?
Man, look, this but a 10th grade.
10th grade.
2 years. I got out of school 6 years ago. That's like 8 years I've been watching these people, yo.
And at that time, content creating never crossed your mind, right? The pandemic happened.
Nah.
Fast forward, you're like, Lego, my job's being finicky, unsure waters, choppy waters. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna take all my life savings, throw it in, and I'm gonna bet on myself. And that's what you did.
So
full circle comes. You find yourself on these dudes' podcasts that you looked up to, that you listened to this whole time. That's wild.
I'm on there, man. I might do a game night with them tonight and everything. Like, this is crazy.
That is a big achievement. Not only just even thinking about it, just fathoming that, like you're watching someone from when you were younger, and then you just jump into that media. So like, imagine, just as an example, you're watching someone on TV, and then you're acting with that person. I think it's the same
literally.
Yes, the same effect.
It's the same exact effect. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't even that I reached. The real crazy part was I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. I was like, what? I'm getting recognized?
So obviously they slid in your DMs, right? They hit you up.
Yeah.
And did you have to take a double take? You're like, wait, hold up, what is this?
Like, and he did it at night, so I woke up to it, bro. I was like, I know damn well he not in my DMs right now.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. I was like, shit.
That's a really good achievement. That's a really, really
huge.
A notable. Yeah, it's a notable moment.
Yeah. It really is.
So
it's gonna stick with me for sure.
So I have another question for you. So you bet on yourself, right? You took out your savings, you put everything, blood, sweat, tears, money, effort into this, right? And at that point, there was no guarantee that this would bang, like this would take off, right? There's so many content creators that start off and they don't blow up. they don't catch traction.
Sure.
Right? They're streaming for
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years, 12 years on Twitch. I see people celebrating 10 years on Twitch. You know, I'm not shitting on anybody, and you go to their Twitch and it's like, you know, where are the numbers, right? That's the reality situation.
Yes, I didn't see that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to sound mean, but that's the reality situation, right? Some
That's
people,
reality, man,
some people
yeah.
aren't built for this, right? That I feel like that is a fact that a lot of people don't realize. Not everybody's built for this industry, right? You can hit play, you can go
Sure.
live, but people aren't built for this industry. And my question to you is, SG, what makes you built for this industry? What traits, what dynamics, what do you have that makes you built for this industry? Because it's not by chance.
A likable personality is definitely needed. Cause it's some unfavorable personalities out here. Like, I got a friend that always be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming like you, man." I'm like, no. You're
like, nah,
like
bro.
what you got to say. Like, come on now, you are liked by the few, not the many. You gotta be liked by the many in here. Like, you gotta have something that's likable. Yeah, I mean that's really one. You gotta have a drive for it because nobody's gonna tell you to get up and stream. Nobody gonna wake you up to do your editing. Like nobody's pushing you to do anything. So you gotta be super self-driven. And I think I got them two. Like honestly, and I'm gonna go into the deeper parts. You like this might sound crazy, but you can't be ugly and be on camera either. Like that shit is a very big proportion of shit that nobody talks about, bro. Like nobody want to talk about having the attractive boost on Twitch, especially not some of these ladies. They hate to hear that shit.
I mean, but it's truth. It's just truth. I will say one. I would say one thing when you break it down in this world, you do get treated differently if you're attractive. That is break it down white and black. You do get treated differently whether you're attractive or you're not. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I will say that, but at the same time, you know if you're attractive, you know if you're not. So yes, being attractive, having that aesthetic appeal to the audience, and everybody appeals differently, right? Everybody's aesthetic looks appeal to different demographics, right? So yeah, I will say that does give you a helping hand for sure. But there are people in this game that necessarily aren't the conventional.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying they not they not niggas they ugly in here. It's for sure. I'm just saying like to get a boost that why I'm built cut out for it. That's one of the things that I was saying. Like that didn't push me along way more than like a lot of work ethic shit. People would come in there just to look at you, yo.
Yeah,
for real. I could be in there being boring as hell, and I'd still have a little bit of people in there just to look.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely agree with that. There are some female streamers that I sometimes it's obvious.
There to look. Like
what'd you say, Sammy? So you say you go into female streamers and you just look at them?
No, I didn't say me.
Wait, did you? Wait. Did you just admitted that you go in female streamers and you look at them?
I ain't gonna lie. I definitely follow. I follow one e-girl and one titty streamer, and I definitely go
SG is not ashamed. He's like, bro, I got him bookmarked. I got their schedule. I had my daily dose. I got my daily dose. My alarm went off. My iPhone or Android went off. Let's go. I got my water. I'm hydrated. Let's go. But no, you're right. A lot goes into this, right? And at this point, you know, you're built for this, right? My question to you is,
I believe so. Shit.
Where do you see yourself going, right? Because
I want to be a comedian, man.
Okay. Yes.
I want to do stand up, man.
Yes, and on your profile it does say comedian. I will say, like, obviously you're not front live and sitting up with a mic telling knock jokes, right? But there is a comedic aspect to your content. Comedic timing is everything. Right? Your tone, your cadence, how you handle yourself, your expressions, everything about you wrapped up to a package. You are at heart, when you break it down bit by bit, a comedian. You're a comedian that plays video games, that makes content, right?
Literally, that is exactly what I feel like I am, man.
Right?
I think the biggest proof of that fact is just jumping into a stream and just laughing before I even see anything happen.
Yeah,
seeing you in a mask is funny enough.
Yeah,
and then let alone what you say, and then the stuff that you post as well. It's funny, but I do want to say, let's say you do ride the wave and you go up to where you believe it's the place you want to be. Let's say you got 20K viewers, right? On a daily. How does that change you, or what kind of type of person do you want to be when you're up to that level?
Honestly, bro, like if I start getting 20K a person, like a stream, that's gonna be a completely different stream than I got now. Like all that chat interaction shit is gonna be down off the drain. Cause there's no way.
There's no way
I
you
can
catch
react
chat. No
even
way.
a quarter of them people, man. I can't talk to nobody. That's the part I'ma miss. Like
Yep.
I'ma miss that so much is the chat interaction if I ever get that big. Which I do plan on getting that big, but another thing of the content is gonna change is obviously not gonna be as what's it called?
Interactive.
Frequent as I stream now.
Oh.
No. I wouldn't stream as much as I do now because at that point I'm not putting on I'm not interacting with nobody. I'm trying to put on a show. So I would probably just plan out shows, shit like that. Like I might have a comedy thing here, might do an event with a lot of other bigger streamers. Like, a lot of the big streamers just link up together and do shit anyway.
Why would you
like
not?
Jackbox,
Why would you not?
Minecraft.
Why would you not?
Exactly. Y'all just share the same community. So it's probably gonna be shows like that or like Discord call. Big streamers love to do Discord calls, and it makes sense because then you got a group of people. Like I can just interact with everybody in Discord.
It's chilling.
Yeah, it's like that type of thing. Podcast, obviously, podcasts. I'm gonna definitely have a podcast if I get like 20K people. For sure, I'm starting one up. That's super easy content.
If you could like stream with someone big, currently big, who would you stream with? Like if you can.
Yeah, who would you want to
the Black Hokage?
Yeah,
Black Hokage, man. He funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
I was straight one for sure.
I like his skits.
Yeah, he's great.
He's been in the game for quite some time. So I do want to say that's smart. Like you're thinking beforehand. Not a lot of people can do that. A lot of people can do that, or willing to do that. A lot of people think, they look at their numbers and they go, man, I'm averaging 20 viewers, 30 viewers, 40 viewers. I'm averaging 100, 200, 300, 400. And they kind of just count on that viewership to keep going up. But one day that viewership tips, right? It's all happened. It's happened to all of us. It did.
For sure. Everybody fall off.
Right? But I think what you got going on, you've already thought of a plan, right? So when you get that number, when you get that rise, when you ride that wave, you start to branch out into different forms of content, right?
Yeah.
Right? To hold that audience attention, to diversify and get more viewers in. That's smart. Because a lot of people, they'll ride that wave and they'll ride it right back down,
Oh, for sure. You got to change. You got to switch it up. If you get, like, I could not do the same type of content I got I do with that many viewers. I couldn't. Like, it would not sustain itself.
It wouldn't make any
at
sense.
All.
Yeah.
At all. Not at all.
Okay.
Content will be the first thing to change, but no, that's cool. Like you already planned out that you want to make a show because like you said, you want to be a comedian, so you're gonna make like a show.
Do some comedy shows and shit. Like have the other comedians up there. I could do a whole lot of people with 20,000 shit. I could get anybody in there to do anything for 20,000.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Fun. That's actually a really fun idea.
Yeah,
like a little talent show or something with the
viewers. Basically just like that.
That'll be a real fun idea.
Yeah, there's a lot you could do. So you said you obviously throughout this journey you've gained friendships, right? You made a circle. You've done quite a bit. You've gained obviously monetary value, you've gained money, you gained friendships, relationships, opportunities, right? A new lease on life. But what is the cost?
Hey, literally.
What's the cost? There's a cost to everything.
Sleep, relationships, friendship, maintenance. You know what I mean? I can't go out with everybody. Boy, I barely see the family all the time, especially as hard as I grind. Because like I grind way harder than a lot of other content creators out there. Just because I'm like, bro, I'm young. I'm 24. I got the energy for it right now. Might as well just stick down and grind as much as I can, so I can like have freer time when I grow. Like, you know what I mean, when I get up there. But it costs a lot, bro. I couldn't have a relationship right now. I barely can maintain all my friendships, bro. I got so many people to respond to, but I can't do it all at the same time. That's one like. Sitting down and truly enjoying some shit is not it's not something I could do because I gotta make content about it all the time. Like new game come out, I gotta make content about it, bro. I can't just play it and enjoy it and then just sit there. I gotta play it with the people in my chat. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing, but that's the one thing that I'm missing out on. Like before I was a content creator, I could just sit down, relax, and play a game really truly get into it. Now I gotta sit down, play a game, talk to the chat, miss a couple things in the game, miss a cutscene or here or two. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's a different experience.
100%.
Like so that's the little sacrifices right there. But yeah, I feel like it's that them the big ones. Well, the first couple I mentioned is the big ones. That game shit is a little one.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's some of the sacrifices of show. So like relationship, friendship management is fucking down the drain. I'm pretty sure if I had like a family, I wouldn't be able to grind as hard as I would, because you gotta neglect some motherfuckers sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And
I can feel that.
and do you in black and white terms, do you feel like it's worth it? The sacrifice of these friendships, these relationships, the time you can spend growing these. I mean, because
I can't call it.
Oh no,
I
continue.
ain't gonna lie. I can't really call it, bro, because I don't see what's on the other side. Like I don't see what if I let these friendships mature into the deepest possible they can go. What could I mean, like what experience would I have? I don't really know. All I know is I'm doing great at content.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep doing this content, like and this is paying off. This side of it's paying off. I don't know what I would get from the relationship, or like I might have a bad relationship right now if I wasn't streaming. I might have a friend that got close to me just so they could rob me or something. And that's a trash way to look at it, but I can't call if it's worth it or not. I just know what I'm doing now is working, and I don't know if it could be working better the other way, but it was broke. If it ain't broke, I ain't fixing it.
Yeah, because this is
you're only 24, right? So there's still a
Yeah.
lot of life that you
For
have
sure,
left
it's
anyway.
hella.
So you got time for all those types of stuff eventually.
Yeah.
But I reckon the grind set, the mindset is a good idea. It's a good idea for the obviously like social media is such a big thing right now anyway. So
Exactly.
what you're doing right now and it's working, ride that wave, keep riding that wave, and then if something happens or something changes, you can always adapt and you can always survive. That's the beauty of it as well.
Exactly. I'm definitely gonna ride it until I ain't gotta ride it as hard. Pause. That sounds crazy, but still.
But if you could give one piece of advice, right? And I want you to rack your brain, SG, not for the generic, oh yeah, give it your all. Be passionate about it. Be consistent. If you could give one piece of advice to all the content creators out there, all the new ones, all the future ones, all the current ones, the ones that are down in the gutters that they can't do it anymore, the ones that are looking for advice, a gym. If you could give a gym from yourself, the community, what would it be? And I don't want it to be like love yourself, try hard, play games, love your community, interact. Nah, yeah, because that's a generic.
I got no
boring.
shit like
that's the everybody says it on Twitter,
Everybody got them tweets, man. I ain't trying to put them shits out.
What would you give? What would you give our community?
Shit, racking my brain about it for real. What's a gem I could give out, man? That's tough, man. Okay, what have I done that just helped me? Great. I don't know. Shoot, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This is tough.
Like, what kind of main things, like if you didn't know before, now you know, right? That helps you.
Yeah, something that's helped you in your journey.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes
like you wish you knew.
Yeah. I know sometimes it's hard to put feelings into words, right?
It is. It's very hard for me to put feeling because I got the feeling right now, but
I know you do.
I don't got the words for the feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You got this. You got this.
For example, like for me, it would be having the right people with me that have the same mindset as me, that has the same, like, they want to ride the wave and they're with me on the same boat, and having those people around me. I wish I had them before, now I have them, but I didn't have them before. So I wish I had them before,
And mine would be, a lot of people don't talk about this. Don't shit where you eat. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Don't, because that goes nowhere but up and down, right? Don't mix down. Yeah, don't mix pleasure with work, right? Whether people like it or not, what SG does, what we all do, is work, right? It might look fun, it might look hilarious, it might look easy at times. SG makes
it
it look
definitely
easy.
look easy sometimes.
SG makes it look easy, right? But it is work nonetheless. And if you mix pleasure with work, that's a recipe for disaster. That's what I would get. Now it might feel great at that time. It might feel amazing, right? But you gotta.
It always feels amazing when it's pleasure, right?
Yeah. But you have to compartmentalize. You got to put priorities. You have to separate. That would be my advice. Now, what's yours, SG?
Oh, okay. Don't be a drone in the system for sure, because I know a lot of Apex people that just feel like I watch their content and it's like y'all droning because everybody's on the same thing. Everybody doing the same shit. Yeah, I mean, everybody want to be a Call of Duty 2K superstar. Yeah, I mean, it's bags for that, but most of y'all that want to do that not gonna make it, bro. I just definitely think that everybody should do what they would like to do and stop holding back what they, because I got a couple content creators that I know that literally want to play other games, but they don't because they scared that their audience won't fuck with it. And I'm like, man, fuck what they gonna fuck with, man. Make them fuck with you. So you gonna have to stop relying on games or a certain thing to get you hot and do it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like make your community like you, so you can go do whatever you want to do. Stop relying on GTA RP and shit and relying on other people that be in that server to make you hot. I mean,
yeah,
you're gonna have to definitely do it for yourself, because at the end of the day, if whatever happened to them, or say your game shut down, who gonna rock with you then? Then you just gonna be there with no watchers, nobody rocking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I mean, here I got one piece of generic stuff, but it's something that people really don't want to listen to sometimes. Focus on your socials before you focus on your Twitch, bro, or your main platform. Please do your social work, because man, you gonna need that social work way more than Twitch or YouTube is ever gonna give you off rip.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I would say them your most important things. I didn't focus on Twitter and socials way more than I done focused on Twitch, because I could go anywhere off the socials. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can make brand new content and pop it off on your socials today.
For sure, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Don't affect my analytics at all. It's just it's all on socials, bro. So run that up first.
Mm-hmm.
Like for an example, I got like 7,000 on Twitter, but I only got like 3,000 on Twitch. So I mean, you can see the work that where my work is focused, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's
different audiences, and I guess
for sure.
in Twitter you got you have way more people on Twitter than you have on Twitch.
Yes, indeed.
You know?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I think that speaks volumes, right? Because people rock with you on Twitter because who you are, what you talk about, not necessarily what games you play.
Exactly.
Right. So you got
coming there to see me play them games.
People come, people come in there to talk to you, to experience you. You know what I mean? But what I would say, and I want to piggyback. We're gonna wrap this up soon, but I want to piggyback what you said. Step up your social game, and he doesn't mean just hit everybody up every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Cat. And be like, hey, what's up? Let's make content. No, you have to be a human being. You got to learn how to. You know when people don't know how to socialize, SG? Like, I mean, just be, bro. Yeah, I've experienced it too, and Sammy has too. Like, just being a general good human being and be like, hey, bro, you make dope content, or how's your day? Like, when's the last time anybody, a content creator, has ever hit you up and say, hey, SG, are you good? How are you, man? Right? I know you got yours. I know you got your circle around you, so they probably do. But to the average streamer that doesn't have that tight knit circle, when is the last time someone that wants to make content with you, that wants to co-stream with you, that wants to make a TikTok or YouTube, when's the last time that person's ever hit you up and say, "Hey man, how you doing? How you doing mentally? How you doing physically?" It don't
happen, bro.
It doesn't happen because a lot of people,
first thing that come out their mouth, we need to co-stream.
Oh, bro, we need to collab, bro. And it's like,
I don't even know you.
I know, I don't know who you are. Who are you?
And then they be thinking you got an ego. And I'm like, no, man, it's not no ego shit. But what if a random motherfucker walked up on you on the street, was like, yo, we should go have a house party? Like, what?
Yeah. So I want to piggyback and say,
that's crazy.
Not just don't work on your social media platforms, but work on being just a human being. Actually socializing, because there's so many people out there that want to put on this facade, this veil, that they're just this exuberant social person. And then when it comes to networking and talking to other human beings outside of your Twitch and your YouTube content, you don't know what to do with yourself. Step
They
it up.
couldn't make it in like a con or nothing, bro.
Nope.
That'd be
Nope.
crazy.
Nope. That's a whole. They go to cons. They don't know what to do with their hands, their feet. They don't know who to talk to. I'm
Cover
like,
hands, man.
you're.
I've seen that.
I'm like,
Cover hands.
yeah, like you're a whole other person out here. That's a whole other thing, but whatever. But I do want to thank you so much, SG, aka Struggle Games,
Yes.
aka Uncle Struggle, right? For
Yes, sir.
for rocking us today, man, and giving us your time, your patience, and having a good laugh with us, man. That's what this podcast is about. Excuse our banter, man. We're just on here to have some banter, have some laughs, have some fun, man, and just
Good.
My goal today, and I know Sammy's too, was to pull aside the veil and get a deeper look who you are, right? Because you're an interesting person, you're a great content creator, but I think a lot of people want to see and want to hear who you are behind that veil. So we got a little peek today, and I appreciate that, man.
And it was really fun just to talk to you, get to know you as well, and just going by some of your streams and then seeing you and talking to you right now. You're an interesting person, and I get why people watch you, and I get why people care. So it's good to experience that.
Yeah. So do you have any in the upcoming content, any pivots, any projects you're working on that you want to shout out, share with the community what you got going, any projects, anything you got, cooking in the shadows?
Shit, projects wise, not really, but I got a couple of events on the stream coming up. You know what I mean? I got another Tekken tournament I'm setting up soon.
Okay.
21st October, I got a 24-hour stream for Persona 5 coming out because I love that game, and it's coming out on PC, and I cannot wait to play that joint.
Okay.
So them the biggest two events I got going on. Maybe a Multiverse tournament as well, because I ain't had one since the game first came out. I hosted one since the first game came out. I played in one, but
there you go.
I hosted it.
Well, how would you feel about me representing Excuse Our Banter in a Tekken tournament?
You can join. Shoot, I do it. I let people in.
Oh yeah, I love Tekken. My favorite character is Lee Chaolan.
You learned him. You crazy. Oh, you crazy.
When you say learned, I don't learn him. I just button mash. I have fun doing it.
You having fun.
I'll keep tapping the shotgun, the machine gun kicks, mate. Circle, circle, circle.
Hey yo.
Yeah, I'm mashing that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get him. Hey, make us proud, Sam. Make us proud, bro. Don't get in there. Don't go losing. Don't lose.
Come through.
Oh yeah.
You can't lose. But yeah, guys, definitely check out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, my Tekken tournaments are not esports tournaments, bro. We talk shit up and down the street. We be getting drunk as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, cool.
All
right, cool. That's it.
But yeah, definitely, guys. Definitely check out Struggle Gamers. You can find him on Twitter. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on. You have a TikTok, correct?
Yep, same name.
Find him on TikTok.
Everything is Struggle Gamers.
Struggle Gamers, check him out. But definitely show him some love. But I do want to show some appreciation, and thank you so much for rocking us today. Today was a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We talked about Nate Diaz. We talked about the new social gloves #2 numero dos. We had a great interview with Struggle Games. We talked about content creating. We talked about if you're built for this, not built for this, sacrifices, pros and cons of it all. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You guys have a good one. Let's get it.